Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 17 of Powerful. We're doing the wave, swan, single arm swan, and water washing. There will be some balancing in there as well. I checked the temperature of my river, and so at the moment the sea is around 12 degrees, and my river is around 8. So it's Baltic. It's really cold in my river. And I was in there again this morning. It's such a wonderful part of my morning. I love it. But I don't stay in long. I'm literally like, oh my God, and then out of the water again. So come lie on your mat and have your belt handy if you're using one. Okay. So landing on the floor. Find this moment in your body. Settle. What's your breath doing? What's the sense of your body? What's happening? What are you drawn to within yourself? Nice. So if you're using a belt, stick one on now. And then bring your feet slightly apart so that there is a pull on the belt, so your knees are stabilizing outwards a tiny bit. And then find your feet, push your feet into the floor, and then go to lift your feet very gently off the floor. So as you do this, you'll notice that your lower back is doing the pelvic tilt. So push your feet down firmly and then lift your feet off the floor. Feet down firmly, lift. Could be that you just go to lift, even just imagining that your feet are super glued to the floor and you're just about to lift your feet will actually create the same action in your spine. So I'm not doing a pelvic tilt. I'm pushing and lifting my feet, which is creating a movement like a pelvic tilt in my spine. Nice. So push your feet even more into the floor, squeeze your bum and begin to roll up along your spine. And then roll all the way down. Roll up along your spine. And all the way down. And just feel that. How connected into the floor are your feet? And can you push a little bit extra so that your focus or your attention is really in your feet, the connection to the floor? Nice. So reach both arms up towards the ceiling and then bend your right elbow. And so if we were standing, this would be a bow and arrow. But right now, it's just your elbows on the floor and your left hand is up towards the ceiling. And just, I want you to notice that there's a gap in front of you on the right hand side. Okay, this will make sense later. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling, bend your left elbow. And when you do that, there's a gap in front of you on the left hand side. So bend your right elbow, there's a gap on the right, and bring your right knee up into that gap. Okay? Your left foot's on the floor, and you're pulling your right knee as close towards you as you can into the gap that's created by pulling your right elbow back. Straighten your arms, bring your foot to the floor, pull your left elbow back, and the gap happens in front of you on the left, so draw your left knee up. And just begin to travel from side to side. Where the gap happens, lift that knee. You can, if you want, when the gap happens on the right, let's say, you can straighten your left leg long, so you're creating massive resistance in your belt. So the knee is coming up towards you in the gap, and the other leg is lengthening. My leg is kind of at a 45-degree angle because my belt is preventing me from doing any further. So just notice, which version of this do you do? Your knee is in the gap, your other leg is either on the floor or moving away. I think this is one of these moments where I was on the beach on Sunday and one of the girls was saying, and there you are using the belt, talking away. One more time each side. Your knee moves up into the gap that's created by your elbow bending. Your knee moves up into the gap created by your elbow bending. Nice, cool. Remove your belt. Poof. Nice. And then roll over onto your cat pose. Into your cat pose. Round your back and arch your back. Round your back, arch your back. Round your back, arch your back. Walk your hands, two hands really close together. So your thumbs are almost touching. Pull your right elbow back. Pause there. Push your left hand really firmly into the floor. So instead of drawing the right knee forward, we're going to straighten the left leg. So if I was standing, the right knee would be in the gap right now. So my left leg is long, my right elbow is pulling back, and I feel like I'm turning my chest more and more. I'm even going to try and turn my head towards the right. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Change. Both hands to the floor so your thumbs are almost touching. Pull your left elbow back into lawnmower. Pause. Nice. And then slowly straighten out through the right leg. Keep twisting, maybe even turn your head towards the left. Breathe into your belly as you do this. Nice, and down. And now travel from side to side. As the right elbow comes back, your left leg lengthens. As your left elbow comes back, your right leg lengthens. The way I see it is the two straight limbs are on the same side. My left arm, left leg are straight. My right elbow are bent. Left elbow bent. Push back into your downward dog. Create some space, some length, some movement. Have a bit of a wiggle. Really finding your feet, connecting into your calves. Nice. Walk your feet forward, walk your hands back, pause in the forward fold. So always in a forward fold. You can go deeper if you're feeling comfortable. So you can hold on to your feet, hold on behind your knees. You can pull your head down. You could hold on to the back of your head with your hands so that your elbows are heavier. It feels really nice for me this morning. Fingers are interlocked, elbows are dropping down towards my toes. Nice, bend your knees, slowly rolling all the way up. So the next part, you can use a wall, but I'm going to do this without a wall, okay? So bring both hands forward. We were doing this yesterday. So bow and arrow, pull your right elbow back, firmly back behind you. And then straighten your arm out long. And then pull your left elbow back. And then straighten it out. So when I pull my right elbow back, the gap is in front of me on the right-hand side. So I'm going to lift my right knee up into the gap. Nice. Lower your foot to the floor, change sides. When you pull your left elbow back, the gap is on the right, left. So pull your left knee up. So begin to walk. Bow and arrow, pull your knee up. Bow and arrow, pull your knee up. And the stronger and more powerful that you create the action in your chest, the more connected and balanced I feel I am. I suppose if you wanted balance, if you wanted support from the wall, you could, that your arm that's reaching forward for the bow and arrow lands on the floor, on the wall as you're doing this. Okay, so the bow and arrow hand forward touches the wall, I lift my knee, touches the wall, I lift my knee. So you could do that where you're using the wall in front of you as stability. Okay, so we're going to bring it up a little bit further. So right knee up, right elbow back, left hand forward. And then reach your right hand forward, step your right foot back, drop your right knee down. So now we're doing this gap is on the left and my left knee is in it. Stand up, pull your right knee up, bow and arrow, step back, bow and arrow. So as I stand up and pull my right knee up, my left hand is moving forward. As I step back, my right hand is reaching forward. Up, back. Find the resonance between the two positions. They're the same, but just in different planes. One more time. Other side. So reach your right hand forward, your left knee comes up, and then reach your left hand forward, your left leg goes back. Up with your left knee, back with your left knee. And remember that the knee is traveling into the gap that's created by the elbow moving back. One more time. Super cool. Come stand at the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, reaching up, palms are face forward. Pull both elbows down into swan. And then reach up, just round your back slightly like you're about to dive into a swimming pool. Pull your elbows down, swan. Dive like a swimming pool. Elbows back, swan. Forward, swimming pool. Pull your elbows down, swan. Pause there. Your chest is really lifted. Your elbows are pulling back. Pause. Nice. Reaching up. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Walk back into your cat pose. Come rest into your child's pose. So just find a way to settle. Slow your breath down. Feel the weight of your body. Find your resource. Deepen in. Nice. Really slow down. Super. So, step your right foot forward between your two hands. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring both hands to your front knee and then rise up and let your arms hang and feel like you're standing firmly into your lunge. Back leg is long, really pushing down into the back leg deeply. Reach both arms forward and then up towards the ceiling and pull your elbows down into swan. And as you do that, I want you to feel the folds. I feel wrinkles in the skin at the back of my shoulders. Reach your arms up and feel how that goes. Pull your elbows down, feel the wrinkles. And reaching up. Nice. One more time. Pull your elbows down. Feel it. Really go. There it is. I feel that feeling of compression of my shoulder blades moving down and the flesh of my back folding and wrinkling. It's really natural. Nice. So bring your right hand to your right thigh. Pull your left elbow down into swan and feel the foldy, wrinkly feeling the back of your left side. And now dive with your left hand as far forward as you can. Pull your left elbow back. Single swan. Forward. Long. Swan. Dive. Swan. Dive. Nice. Last one. Swan. Dive. Super. Turn your toes towards the left-hand side of your mat. Bend your knees and bring your hands to your knees. And then bring your left elbow to your left thigh and drop your shoulder down on the right and straighten your right arm. So you're kind of leaning into that right knee. And I'm really leaning into the left knee, left elbow. Sink your hips a little bit deeper. Nice. Other side. Bring your right elbow, right knee. Straighten out through the left arm and roll your left shoulder forward. Sink your hips a little bit deeper. Nice. Travel from side to side. Elbow on the left, straight arm on the right. Elbow on the right, straight arm on the left. Elbow on the left, straight arm on the right. Elbow on the right, straight arm on the left. Bring your hands to the floor. Just travel a bit. Create some movement. Connecting. Super. Turn and step back into your downward dog. Drop your knees to the floor. Just pause. Let all that settle. Nice. Hands to the floor, and then bring your left foot forward. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle, rising up. Find your lunge. So my back leg is super long and strong. Front knee is bending. From here, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows. Feel the wrinkling or the folding of swan in your back. Reach your arms up. Feel the length. Pull it down. So how tall can you get as you rise up? I feel like I'm hanging from something with my arms. It's really cool. And squeeze. So lengthen up. Super, super long. Bring your arms up towards your ears. Really squeeze your ears with your arms. And then fold into your back with the pressure. Up. squeeze, up, squeeze. Nice. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Reach your right arm up, long, 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 and then pull your right elbow back and feel the folds of the back of your body. And now dive with the right hand forward. Super long. Single swan on the right. Long. You can bring your hand or your elbow to the right, left thigh. Squeeze. Long. Squeeze. Long. One more last time. Squeeze. Long. Nice. Turn yourself towards the right hand side of your mat. So water whooshing, we travel. So turn your toes slightly out, but let your body guide you in what direction you need to turn your toes in. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. Drag your hand along the floor and reach into a low water whooshing. So my hand is around the same height as my knee. Travel over towards the right side with the left hand. And as I do that, I'm turning my feet slightly. And I'm just leaning into my belly, feeling that my inner thighs are beginning to lengthen and strengthen. My waist is responding, but I'm not going very high. I'm just finding the deep pelvis, lower back, buttocks. You can go lower if you wish. You can go low and then rise higher with your hand. Nice. Come to center. Pause. Just rest forward. That feels comfortable for you. Super. Both hands to the floor. Step both feet over towards the right. So step your left foot to the right side. Sit your bum down. Come back up. Step your right foot to the left side. Sit your bum down. Stretch your legs out long. Roll into your belly. And as you roll, really appreciate you, the strength of you, the connection, your ability to maintain your wellness in the midst of my guidance. Do your own thing. Nice. Draw your elbow down one side. Draw your elbow down the other side. As you move, just feel, I can feel my strength. I can feel my ableness. I am navigating my wellness right now. Looking up, looking down. Looking up, looking down. And again, we're looking up and looking down. Super. Come lie on the floor. Hands on your belly. Pause. Deepen that sense of inner connection. Really hear, even more so, we've been listening all the way through to the inner guidance as to what it is that we need to do with each of the different postures, how we adapt, create movement that suits us. So right in this moment, how do you hear the consequence of your movement, of your actions? Really connecting in, deepening in, listening in wellness. Nice. How wonderful. So I've been getting loads of feedback recently. And so, yes, so people are really excited about nourish. And people have suggestions about December as well. So, yes, so that is naturally the way we're going. We're climbing this mountain to Halloween, and then we fall over into the slopes of deep winter. And deep winter for me is this sense of nourishment, which is nourish for November. And December, still haven't found a name, but it'll be slow rest, deeper, even deeper. So yeah, and I think always the movements that we bodies in this practice are a response to the cycle of the year and how it is in our bodies as we move. And so thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and super great. Ciao.